montage. I was just measuring out a bunch of the wood boards that I'm going to be using, so I kind of have a rough idea of the length, width, and height I'm going to make the table. And the table itself, because the boards I have just aren't as long as they need to be for this wall. So the top of the table, I'm going to go out and get some fresh boards, probably from Home Depot or Lowe's, somewhere like that. For the actual structure of the table, I will be able to use all these repurposed boards, which saves me a lot of money in the long run. And I think it's a little more fun this way. It's a little more challenging, you know? And I like that. So now I'm just waiting on my brother to come. He's got a saw that he's letting me borrow so I can actually cut them all up. I've got drills here, I've got screws, so I've got everything I need to at least get the table set up, put into position, and then clean up for the day. I got a couple other things that I want to do in here. I actually brought like a big piece of cardboard, which is going to become my drawing board. It's kind of where I'm going to write up ideas for the channel, things of that nature, and also just brainstorm on. So that's got to get hung up somewhere. I got to find out what I'm doing with a lot of these other boards. I did bring a ladder so I could actually get up and get a better view at the overhead space. Maybe start piling some up there. I have some plywood here that I was going to use for that. So hopefully I'll be able to get up there, actually start, you know, making more overhead storage to go with, you know, the bench and everything else, and really start to reel it in. I'm excited though. Alright guys, so my brother just got here with the saw. It's just a little Ryobi miter saw. I don't know. If you know how to pronounce it, you know more than me. So what I'm gonna do is cut up the planks of wood that I have already measured out and then start drilling them together and see if I can get the base set up at least and put into place. So stay tuned for the next Alright, so I just got the final legs nailed into my bench, and I'm going to clear out the area behind it and kind of do like a test fit, see how it goes. I think it'll work. I definitely think it'll work. It's nice, it's about the right height. Now, I'm not that tall, but I think I'm like 6'2". So having a workbench up this high actually helps my back. Like doing all that on the floor was just not fun, but this is gonna be good. This is gonna give me a good, nice platform to work off of. Of course, I'm gonna sturdy up the legs a little bit more. Add some more reinforcement, probably across the back. Just tie all those legs together. Probably bolt it into the wall so that way it won't be going anywhere. But hey, it's off to a good start. Stay tuned. I'm gonna straighten it up a little bit more, add a couple more reinforcements, and then actually bolt it in. Bench pretty much installed the way I want it. On this lower piece here, I'm actually going to run like, plywood and stuff just so I can keep some simple tools and things in there. I might even run it on the underside just so it has that nice lip, something to kind of just keep it from falling out or whatnot if it gets bumped into. I don't know. We'll think about that in the future. I still have to get the top boards, and I just have this kind of mocked up just to give me an idea of how it's going to look. So I'll be doing that probably in a couple days or sometime this week. I don't know. I have work, so we'll figure out when in between then it's going to get done. And I am going to set up my cardboard. I'm going to mark off the spots where I want the electrical outlets to be moved and kind of go from there. It's getting closer and closer. I'm excited. I can't wait to actually move my tools and my car in and really start going to town on it. So stay tuned.